dating in SL sucks so bad for me. He said, look, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I am a certified F-boy. At my big age, I still lack discipline. I still want to play the field. I still want to play with women's emotion because I think it's fun. I cannot count how many times I went to God crying, going, please release my heart from this man. He has shown me who he is, and I don't want to love him anymore.
Genira Design Studio.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl Lala, aka Chelle, aka Chelle, aka Michelle, my Val. And y'all, I got some truth to bring to you, honey. Now, just so we're clear, y'all, I've been trying to make videos for the last 2 months, and I'm not exaggerating. I have went as far as creating videos, editing them, and uploading them, and then deleting them, because it's not the message I want to send, right? The Most High has been working on me and growing me as a woman, and I am just transitioning and spiritually ascending into a different part of my journey. And so there are certain things I don't want to do anymore. I don't want to be that super petty person anymore. I don't want to be that. I don't feel like I got justice for how you treated me, so I'm going to get justice on my own. I don't want to be that person. I'm going to let the Most High handle you, because his get back is stronger than mine has ever been. More creative than mine has ever been. More shocking and impactful than mine has ever been. So I'm just going to start going to God on y'all. I'm serious. That's what I got to do. Right? I lied to y'all not. I had tea videos with receipts, and it got messy. And I literally went through all the trouble of editing the videos, uploading them, and then deleting them before y'all could see them. I had them on schedule upload, and I know one of the videos, an hour before it was scheduled to be released, because you can do that on YouTube, I went and deleted it. Yep, clocking major T. I knew people was going to be pissed after I released that video, and I still put it up. Yep. So I did want to come and still be transparent with y'all, so you at a minimum could understand what I've been going through. And I just want to talk about dating. Right now, y'all, dating in SL sucks so bad for me. Not just SL, dating in RL, but dating in SL sucks for me. After a certain situation, I will tell y'all it's recent, but I won't tell you how recent. After a certain situation, this person, let me just get into it. So y'all, when I first met this man, he told me who he was. He told me, look, he didn't say it in these words, but this is a summation. He said, look, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I am a certified F-boy. At my big age, I still lack discipline. I still want to play the field. I still want to play with women's emotion because I think it's fun. Right? And when I sat down with him, my spirit instantly started reading his. I said, oh yeah, he's charismatic. He's fun. He's trouble. And not because he's charismatic and he's fun. It is because he has no intentions of treating a woman the right way, but I'm positive he's going to demonstrate all the behavior needed to lure her in. And he did. So that's why I want to be clear, y'all. I'm not a victim in this situation. This man told me he was an F-boy. He was proud of it. Okay? That man said, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm an F-boy. I like to hunch on women and go on about my business. And they be catching feelings, and I'm going to let them do stuff for me, but I don't really fool with them like that. Yeah. So I remember I messaged my sister. I said, I was so excited when I first started talking to him. And then once he started telling me who he really was, I said, yeah, this just going to be the homie. That's all I got for him. He's going to be the homie. That's it. But as always, I let my heart speak louder than my head and ended up in the position I am in now. I will be clear when I say, I cannot count how many times I went to God crying, going, please release my heart from this man. He has shown me who he is, and I don't want to love him anymore. Legit, straight like that. Cry, God, please, why won't you let me hate him? Not only do I not want to love him, I want to despise this bastard. Right? So that's how deep that relationship got. But in that situation, y'all, once I start telling y'all the stuff he got over on me with, y'all gonna be like, Chelle, go sit down. And that's okay, because that's why I come over here and tell y'all the truth. I'm hoping that some little young biddy or somebody gonna watch the video and be like, okay, I gotta make sure I don't do that so I don't look crazy like Chelle. And that's fine, because I love not learning in vain. I'm learning for us all if I can, right? So with this man, one of the first and biggest red flags I should have peeped was he wanted to give this persona that he was just so open-minded. Yeah, you know, if you talking to people on social media, like, I don't have no problem with that. If you still cool with your exes, like, I really don't have beef with that as long as you respect me. You know, I'm not insecure enough to think that all the people you talk to is a threat. Translation, I'm still talking to my exes. I'm talking to other women on the internet. And I don't want you to ask me about it, so I'm not going to ask you about it. I don't want you to give me problems about it, so I'm not going to give you problems about it. Yes, those conversations are inappropriate, but just don't ask me because I'm not asking you. That's what that meant. And when he said it, my discernment was like, if you be dumb enough to think that this man is telling you anything other than he's trying to have his cake and eat it too. Y'all know we say have your cake and eat it too. That's not the term. It's have your cake, the like Kate, and Edith, Edith too, meaning he want to have both women. Because I never made sense to me talking about, why would I get cake if I couldn't eat it? That don't make sense. But now that I know the term is have your cake and Edith too, it makes sense. So yeah, this man wanted his Kate and his Edith too. And he didn't want me to ask him no questions. And he tried to present it in a way to show that he was so secure and open-minded. And yes, if you're wondering, well, did you find out later? Yeah, I got the confirmation later. That's exactly what that meant. So that should have been my first red flag. But I missed it, of course. And I want to say this real quick before I get into more. Ladies, stop thinking you can love a man out of himself. And I'm about to humble you real quick. I know so many women, I know my heart and I'm a healer and I just needed to show him that he could be loved and he would be a better man. If God couldn't make him be a better man, why do you think you can? You think your heart is bigger than God's heart? You think you want more for him than God wants for him? If God could not make this man change, I shouldn't say couldn't. If God hasn't made this man change, you think you can? You don't think God is telling him to be a better man? You don't think God is telling him to exercise some discipline about himself? You don't think God is telling him to be more selective with who he shares his body and his energy with? You don't think God is already telling him that? You think your heart is stronger than what God can do? The Most High, the universe, whatever you call it. Y'all think that? Jehovah, Yeshua. Y'all think that all the spiritual beings couldn't get this man to change, but your love is going to be the thing to do it. If they're the one, child, ladies, stop doing that. And before the men get in my comment, women do it too, and I've been through this, I believe it, but I ain't never been no man. And unlike a lot of y'all on the internet, I'm not finna talk about an experience I can't ever live. Okay? Okay. Just like y'all gotta stop trying to tell women how to be women if you ain't never been a woman. Okay? And since I ain't never been a man, I can't tell you what your experience is like because I ain't never experienced it. Okay, let's move on. So yeah, ladies, stop thinking that your heart is going to change somebody. People don't change unless they find a reason to. And to be honest, the only way we really have the capability of making somebody change, it isn't loving them through it. It's walking away when they show you they're not going to change. And I don't even mean walk away and come back. Because for most people, when you come back, to them, that confirms they didn't do nothing wrong. Because you came back. And they look at it as, oh, she was just mad. Oh, she just had a moment. And they will go, that's why if a lot of y'all haven't noticed, they go right back to the same behavior. Because clearly it wasn't bad enough if you came back. Especially if they're a narcissist. We're not even going to get into that because y'all use that word too much on the internet. But as somebody who has real experience with narcissists, baby, a narcissist can put their hands on you, and if you come back, they will say that it was justified, because if not, why you come back? Let that sizzle in your spirit. So yeah, with him, he told me who he was from day one, so I can't pretend to be his victim because he told me he was an F boy. He said it. He was happy about being an F boy. He bragged about it. He laughed. He knew that's who he was. Or at least how he was carrying himself. Now, is that what's in his bloodline? I don't know, but that's how he moved, and he was proud to move that way. So aside from the, oh, if you still want to talk to your exes, I don't mind. Of course you don't, because you're still talking to yours. Right? Then came the, so it's weird, because I met him on SL, and now all of a sudden, he don't play SL no more. And you like, what, Chelle? So for the first few months, he was on SL with me. And then all of a sudden, he started getting on less and less and less and less. And he turned it to, well, I really just get on SL for you. I don't play SL like that. We met on SL. And you wasn't with me every time you logged on. So you was logging on for something. Well, yeah, I log on for my family. Yeah, but you was logged on often. Yeah, for my family. So you do come on SL. Even if it's not just for me, you come on. Right? And I always thought that was weird how we be meeting dudes on SL, and then all of a sudden when they think they got you hooked, they don't play SL no more. Now all of a sudden they want to be on Call of Duty all day or whatever. Right? So anyway, I thought that was funny, and I think it's even funnier that after we stopped talking to each other, he back on SL again. And I'm trying not to clock too much tea, but still be honest. All of a sudden, not only is he back on SL, but he's now all of a sudden engaging in stuff that I taught him during role play and want my expertise. Sir, either you lying and you just want a reason to talk to me, or you really think I'm about to be dumb enough to teach you something for you to show your new girl or to lure in your new victim. And I want to be clear, this is not a jealousy thing, but it speaks to how disrespectful you are. To have the unmitigated gall to mistreat me and then think I'm going to help you with somebody else. Why do you need to learn how to use a role play item when you told me verbatim you only get on SL because of me? And if you only getting on now because you got a new chick, ask her to teach you. But you would have no idea whether I was still heartbroken from our situation, and to fix your mouth to ask me to help you with a new situation is crazy to me. Now, did it hurt me? No, because I'd let that situation go. But still, it could have. And the fact that you thought it was okay, it speaks volumes to your character. Yeah, y'all, he hit me up. It would be like, I don't know, like y'all see we got Eastside Manor, right? It will be the equivalent of he don't never get on that cell no more, right? And he only got on cause of me, quotation fingers. He only got on cause of me, but now all of a sudden you asking me how to run a sim. I thought you didn't get on that cell no more. Why would you embark on that type of journey if you don't get on that cell no more? Or you only got on cause of me, unless you getting on cause of somebody else. And you think I'm about to help you either with her or help you hook somebody new. Are you okay? Because the fact that you thought you could come to me like that and it was safe to do is insane to me. And y'all, I politely blocked him. Told him I respectfully was like, you know what? Have a nice life. I didn't go off. I just said, ciao, boo. And I had to go on about my business. I really had to. Y'all, this man, we have fell out for not even 2 days because of his behavior. Just so we're clear. We have fell out and not talked for 2 days. Do y'all know he went and started a new relationship in 2 days? Tell me in the chat if that doesn't scream he was already talking to this person and he just went and finally made it official. Like, y'all. And y'all like, Chelle, did you take him back after that? Yes, I did. I know, girl. I know. But it was because he sold me the dream I was looking for at the time. I really had feelings for him by this time. And he was like, men are the type of creatures, we need immediate gratification. So I don't really like her. And honestly, she was a mistake. but I just didn't want to deal with my feelings, and so I just got with somebody else. What? You don't want to deal with your feelings with me or for me, and so you go start new feelings for somebody else. And you want me to believe that this is a thing that men do. It's not. It's a thing that a man without discipline does. It's a thing that an unhealed man does. Even unstable. We could use that word. It's a game that an immature man plays, but it's not what men do. Don't tell that lie. I know men who know how to go sit down somewhere. I know men who know how to go reflect and work on themselves. I know men who say, well, I'm finna go to the gym. My girl mad at me, or I just went through a breakup not even 48 hours ago. I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna go start a new hobby. I'm gonna go read. I'm gonna go meditate. I'm gonna go pray. I know plenty of men that do that. So don't say it's a man thing. It's a you thing. It's an undisciplined male thing. Yeah. Y'all, and I bought it too. I was like, you know what? A lot of men be saying that, so you might be right. Just dumb. Just dumb. Just dumb. But I'm grateful. Before I get into that, I'm grateful for the experience, but hear me out. This is not I'm grateful like I was just so in love, so I'm happy to feel that love. And not in that way. In fact, it's almost impossible for me to date now because I don't play with nobody. Because I allowed that man to play in my face so much, if what you say and what you do don't add up, you're out of there. If you're too inconsistent in your behavior, you're out of there. And I'm not just talking about, oh, I stopped talking to you. I block you because a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. I had somebody who was talking to me. I lied to y'all not. I lied to you though. Not. I be having a screenshot sometimes and show my sister because when I be telling her stuff, I was like, I know she my sister, but she probably still don't believe me because the stuff I be saying be so outlandish. I some stuff I'm not going to hold y'all. I've had to screenshot because I knew she wasn't going to believe me. And my sister be like, I know you in lying. And now when I tell her stuff, I don't have to screenshot no more because she see. I'm not making it up. These niggas really be wilding. And so I was talking to this man and I was like, hey, where do you see us going? You know, what's your intention? And that is not because I'm looking for something in particular. I want to see if our intentions align. Because if they don't, I'm not wasting time. Like, I don't know if y'all know, I be having a lot on my plate. I have a lot on my plate. So if you are not moving in a way that's beneficial to us both, if what you're doing is unhealthy, if it's toxic, if it's just interfering with any of our highest and greatest good, baby, I'm out. I don't care who or what you are. If you mistreating me and or people around me, I'm out. I'm going to have a conversation. And if you're not receptive, I'm out. Because I don't want nobody try to lie and be like, you need to communicate. I tell everybody what the problem is. And I come to them in a non-combative way because I want to make sure I'm just not misunderstanding their intention. Because a lot of breakdowns in communications come from that. It don't come from people actually being bad people. It's their execution could use some work. Like I meant for it to have this effect, but I didn't know how to get there. So it came across like this. So I'm going to ask you first. I'm going to ask you before I say, oh, you a F1. Right? You a F chick. You a F boy. I'm going to ask you first before I make that determination. So I don't want nobody to ever lie on my name. But I said, what's your intention with the situation? If he say, let's just be friends, cool. I'm down with making friends. If he say, oh, okay, friends first, something deep later. Okay, we can see how that goes. He said, I was hoping we could start out as friends and see where it goes. Ladies, listen up. Usually when a man says see where it goes, he's about to play on your top. This is not about establishing a friendship first to have a solid relationship. That's usually what men say when they're about to play on your top. So look alive when a man tells you that. Now, are there exceptions to the rule? Probably. I've never met one, but it's not to say that they don't exist. Whenever a man tells me I want to see where it goes, I'm going to watch that man with the eagle eye. I'm going to have the hawk eye on. I'm be watching him harder than Neighborhood Watch because he's not going to play on my top. Right? So this man, I lied to y'all not. It was like at 10:30 or 10:47 p.m. He said, I want to establish a friendship first and see where it goes. Cool. Right? By 2 a.m. that next morning, yes, I was up, y'all. I be praying, so I be up in the wee hours of the morning. But I say 2 a.m. that next morning, less than 24 hours, this man messaged me and said, I had a rough day. I need to blow off some steam. Where Bay at? How I go from you want to be my friend to I'm Bay in less than 24 hours. And what do you mean blow off some steam, sir? You think you finna get on the phone and holler in my ear? Or you think we finna do something nasty to make you feel better? What you mean blow off some steam? And when did I become Bay? You just told me you wanted to be my friend like not even 7 hours ago. Forget 24. Not even 7 hours ago. So what do y'all think I did? Guess in the chat. What do y'all think I did with that one? I think you already know. So yeah, y'all. Dating has felt almost impossible because I'm not playing with nobody. Nobody is going to get to play on my top like that one did. Like, what they be calling them when you the host of a virus? Like Patient Zero did. Nobody's playing me like Patient Zero, but I appreciate Patient Zero because I was so used to dealing with volatile, toxic situations where people either, made a lot of disparaging remarks to me. They used to degrade me. They went as far as putting their hands on me. I knew how to handle that type of toxic, but I didn't know how to handle the covert toxic. The one that plays mind games, but not in a violent way. Right? The one that degrades you, but disguises it as love. The one who rubs your back while they holding another woman's hand. Yeah. I hadn't been through that one yet. I've been through the rough ones, the physically harmful ones, even mentally harmful, but I never been through the psychologically harmful one. Well, I said psychologically and mentally, they're the same daggone thing. I've never been through the ones that were emotionally as manipulative as him. So I've never been as Patient Zero. I've never been in relationships that were as emotionally manipulative as Patient Zero. Like I said, I've been through the violence. I've been terrorized. I've been isolated. I've been ostracized. I've dealt with all of that. I never dealt with the smooth criminal. And it's funny, y'all, because I always used to tell him, I said, you want to know something funny? He said, what's up? I said, every time I talk to you, I feel like I'm talking to a pimp. I lied to y'all not. I said this to this man. He's like, what you mean? I said, you're so smooth and seductive with your words, but it also is sinister. He would always laugh. Why are you always saying that? You sound just like a pimp. You know how a pimp play on a woman's low self-esteem, sometimes younger girls, child. Now, I'm not implying he messed with kids, but I'm saying that, you know how they play on the broken mind, right? Pimps, and they do it different ways. I ain't even gonna get into that. Not in this video. YouTube not finna get me. But you know how they're emotionally manipulative and they get in your head and they want to make you think, I love you so much that you should go out there and jeopardize your entire life for me. Because to show you love me too. But I'm not making you do it. I'm not telling you have to do it. You're doing it because you love me. That's how manipulative he is. And I had never dealt with that before. Like the violent people, I could spot them from a mile out. Go ahead and step to me so I can bust you right in your chin. Right? But I had never dealt with someone slick and sinister like that. Yep. I used to always say that to him. Every time I talk to you, just remind me of a pimp. I used to say that. He would laugh. He'd be like, why you keep saying that? I said, because I don't know. It just feels that way. That was my spirit telling me to steer clear of that man. Because he's about to hurt you. He knows how to manipulate you, and he will. And y'all, he did. But I'm no victim because I told y'all. He told me he was a F-boy. He just convinced me later that I was worth changing for. You're not worth changing for. Most people like that don't change until they get with somebody who is genuine, that loves them right, and then they leave them and never look back. He's not going to change because you left him for 2 months, for a year. You have to stay gone, and that's the unfortunate part. Your love can change somebody. So I guess I have to take back my words. Your love can change somebody, but not while you're with them. It's the absence. That's what it is. It's the absence of your love that encourages people to change. People really got to feel like I lost somebody who was really down for me before they say, okay, I can't move like this no more. And sometimes even that don't work. People genuinely have to feel your love, lose it and know it's not coming back, for them to say, I never want to experience this type of loss again, then they change. And that's unfortunate, because you'll be hoping that they change for you. But the truth is, the moment you come back, you've erased all the change, because they've said, well, I can't be that bad because she came back. He came back. Right? So I'm sorry, y'all. No matter how much y'all love these people, y'all gonna have to stand on business. And with these new people, hey, start vetting them. Because it's hard for me. I can't date nobody. People be on my nerves. I thought I was bad at first. People be on my nerves, baby, after like soon as what you say don't line up with what you do, I'm out. Soon as you inconsistent, I'm out. I am out. At the first time, if I see, you know what else really get on my nerves? People who are emotionally manipulative. People who want you to think that they're in despair so that they can feed off of the emotional energy you got of nurturing them. But that's another video for another day. That really irritates me. But yeah, y'all, I'm sure this is not what y'all expected it. Y'all thought I was gonna be like, I can't be with nobody else because I just love him so much. No, I can't be with nobody else because he played in my face so much. I don't tolerate nothing from nobody. I don't. Soon as they start acting like him, you got to go. You got to go. So, y'all, God is still working on me. Please forgive me as I try to push out content, because I am big on my authenticity. And I told y'all, if I don't like the message my video was sending out, I'm deleting it. I don't care. But yeah, child, he played in my face, and now I don't play with nobody else. But even though a lot of change is occurring in my life, which it is, I'll do that in another video. This one is already too long. Even though a lot of change is occurring in my life and God is changing me in a lot of ways, what will never change is if y'all aren't here tomorrow, I will miss you, and that I love y'all to life, and I love you for free. Peace, family.